Hello and welcome to the Disney Wish ship tour. So I've booked on to a walking tour on the Disney Wish, and I thought I'd bring you along to share with you some of the interesting facts, figures, tips, hints, whatever we're gonna hear. So let's go find out. So the meeting point for the Disney Wish ship tour is on deck 5 at the Enchanted Sword Cafe, and we are meeting this morning at 11:30. So for the walking tour you are given a little device which you hook over your ear, and the battery pack attaches to a lanyard so that you can turn the volume up and down, and that way we can hear the host even if we're not like directly behind them. So we've started our tour at the Enchanted Sword Cafe, which is themed around Sword in the Stone, of course. You've got some great detailing in the railings and also in the mirror, and a quote from Merlin over there. What we were also advised is that the theme of the Disney Wish is based on the theme of enchantment, and the capacity can hold 4,000. We are currently at 3,600 on this particular cruising. Next up we are heading over to Arendelle. So with the decor in Arendelle, it's handcrafted stone, which our host Megan pointed out is cold stone. As we walk through a very long corridor, we think about the songs For the First Time in Forever and Do You Want to Build a Snowman, and the artwork on the walls is a nod to this. Also, Arendelle is actually based on Frozen 2 rather than Frozen, which we were very happy about because we think Frozen 2 is actually far superior. And of course you've got Joan of Arc.
Hang in there, Joan.
And it is very much based in that Nordic style, representative of the Kingdom of Arendelle. Arendelle is a 698-seater restaurant, but unlike some of the others on board the Disney Wish, it is all seated in one room to give you that effect of sitting in the Kingdom banquet hall. What we've just been advised is that the theming is actually split into two. So on the port side it's based more around Elsa theming. So up here on her shelf is a nod to that with the knock, some books, and in her box you've got her little gloves hanging out and a little puffin stuffed toy. And then on the starboard side is based on Anna, so we're just going to head over there. So this is Anna's shelf, and you have got her little stuffed toys which actually look a little bit like Anna and Elsa. During the dining itself you've got Oaken, who hosts the dining experience, and lots of singing and dancing up on this stage right in the centre here. Out of the window of Arendelle you can get a good view of the Rapunzel statue, which stands at 8 feet and 10 inches tall. In the restaurant as well you've also got a little area that's a nod to General Matthias. And on this side, Kristoff, including his little snowshoes. The wallpaper on the walls is also the wallpaper that is seen in the movies and is what would be on the walls in the castle in Arendelle. Within the light fixtures in the Grand Hall you've got the additional nod to Cinderella through the bow detailing design that comes off her original pink dress. Also you can see the nods within the carpet, so there is the Cinderella carriage. Oh, and you can see Gus, Jack, little birdies. Here's where we all try not to fall over. The slipper, oh I didn't see the slipper. Oh, the slipper! Oh, that's incredible.
A Mickey bar in our first one, yes,
So in Keg and Compass, which is the sports bar, and there is lots of nautical themes in here because they're trying to have it set up like a sailor's bar. There is a pretty accurate graphical map on the ceiling and lots of little nods here with the sea creatures stealing Mickey treats, including the Mickey Premium Bar. On the Disney Wish there is 4,442 pieces of artwork, and here at the front of the ship it is based more on the theming of enchanted forests and animals, so both the carpets and the walls are green coloured with the artwork kind of themed around that a little bit more. And when we move back to the back of the ship, which is more around the fairy tale princesses, it turns more into a sky blue colour. How beautiful is this? Heading through to the Neverland Cinema. We are now just walking towards Hook's Barbary. And here you've got that changing of the theming into more the princess fairy tale theming. That's reflected with the artwork and the colour schemes, which are all so beautiful. As we head back through the grand lobby. In Hook's Barbary you've got the leather chairs, the wood. We'll have to try and pop in later if we can, but there's a little bar area to have a drink and some lanterns. So we popped back to have a look, but somebody is being serviced, so don't really want to walk in on that. But couldn't see the statue of TikTok, but what we could see is Hook's spare hook, his right hook, his left hook, his spare hook. This artwork is by a former Imagineer called Nicholas Smith. Now it is an interpretive piece of artwork which apparently only have two things that are certain. It is all Cinderella and it is all uplifting of one another. Within the 1923 restaurant there are over 900 pieces of artwork. And in these light fixtures we've now got the pumpkins. We're now at the piano bar Nightingales, which you can see referenced in the tile mosaic. The song Nightingales is from Cinderella, Sing Sweet Nightingales, and there's some great references when she's mopping the floor and it turns into bubbles, which are mirrored in the chandelier with the notes and the sheet music wrapping around the chandelier of the song Sing Sweet Nightingale. As we're just walking through the bayou, which is obviously reference to Tiana and Princess and the Frog, and there's lots of little froggy references throughout. It's beautiful, that.
You'll take 3, right?
On the way to the bayou, there's also some Tiana themed artwork. This piece of artwork here is by an LA artist called Mateo, and it's called The Disney Wish Joins Disney Cruise Line. So you've got the Disney Wish in the foreground and the other sister ships in the background there. It's also referenced that the Walt Disney Theatre, instead of being in the usual deep red plush colours, is now in a green style, and this is to fit the theming on the Disney Wish, especially this part of the ship, which is again that enchanted forest and animals. We're finishing our tour in the Grand Hall. Now here is the statue of Cinderella, which stands at 5 feet 10 inches tall and she weighs 650 pounds. Now the chandelier has obviously got the wishing star here right at the bottom, but the design of it is such because it's the inverted dress reveal where Cinderella turns from her rags into her beautiful blue gown. So if you can imagine that picture, flip it upside down, and that's what they've put on the chandelier. Now in terms of the Grand Hall, it's called the Grand Hall rather than the atrium because when the Imagineers were designing it, they decided that it was too grand, too beautiful to just be the atrium, so they referred to it as the Grand Hall. I hope you've enjoyed the Walking the Wish ship tour. Well, mini ship tour, it wasn't every area of the ship. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up, and a subscribe is always appreciated. And we'll see you again for more of our adventures. Bye!